If you're staring at a $10,000 debt balance right now, and your salary feels too small to make any real difference, pause for a moment. Take a breath. Here's the truth. Nobody tells you you can pay off $10,000 faster than you think. Not by working more hours, not by grinding yourself into exhaustion, but by following the right sequence. People don't fall behind because they're irresponsible. They fall behind because they attack debt in the wrong order. Today, I'm going to give you the exact 5-step system that thousands of small salary earners use to clear $10,000 in 6 to 12 months. Without complicated math, without impossible side hustles, without burning out. Just a simple, practical, proven framework. Welcome to Money Frame, where money becomes simple. Before we start, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming lessons that will reshape the way you think about money forever. All right, let's begin. Debt feels heavy, and when your salary is small, that weight feels even heavier. But there's something most people never hear. Debt is not a moral failure. You didn't wake up and say, "Let me ruin my life with interest rates." Debt usually comes from things you didn't plan. Medical bills, student loans, emergencies, helping family, or simply growing up without financial education. And that's normal. The financial system is engineered to make borrowing easy and paying it back painfully slow. But here's the empowering twist. Once you understand how the system works, the fear disappears. Because now you control the buttons. You don't need a higher salary. You need a better order of attack. Let's break that down. Most people rush into paying debt. But if you start in the wrong place, you stay stuck for years. This is the difference between paying off $10,000 in 1 year versus drowning in it for the next 5. Here's the exact order. Step 1. Stop the bleeding. No plan survives if new debt keeps appearing. Step 2. Build a $1,000 micro-emergency fund. This stops you from going backwards next month. Step 3. List all debts and choose your method. Snowball versus Avalanche. The choice depends on psychology, not pride. Step 4. Build your monthly payoff engine. A system that automatically attacks your debt every single week. Step 5. The 6-month grind, where momentum, identity, and discipline take over. This is your blueprint. Now let's walk through each step, starting with the place where almost everyone fails. Step 1. Stop the bleeding. Picture this. You're trying to fill a bucket with water, but the bottom has 3 holes. You can pour as much as you want, but the water won't rise. That's exactly how debt works when you have spending leaks. You make payments, but money keeps slipping out of the back door. Before you pay anything toward your debt, you must close the leaks. Here are the 5 leaks that destroy small salaries. Leak number 1. Random food spending, not groceries, not planned meals. But the "I'm tired, let me just order something" spending. This alone kills $200, $300 a month. Leak number 2. Forgotten subscriptions. Spotify, Netflix, storage plans, random apps. You're probably paying for things you haven't used in months. Track them. Cancel 30-40%. Leak number 3. Transportation inefficiency. Ride, hailing 3 or 4 times a week, silently drains $100-150 a month. Leak number 4. Impulse buys. The $8 snack, the $12 treat, the $50 accessory. Individually nothing, collectively destructive. Leak number 5. High interest debt cycles, buying cheap items that become expensive because of APR. Now here's the challenge. For the next 7 days, track every single dollar you spend. Just 7 days. Most people discover $150 or $300 a month evaporating without memory. Once the leaks stop, the debt payoff becomes automatic. Because now, your money obeys you instead of disappearing on its own. Step 2. Build the $1,000 micro-emergency fund. This step feels strange to most people. Why would I save money when I'm drowning in debt? Shouldn't I throw every dollar at the balance? No. This is the step that protects your entire plan from collapsing. Because here's what actually happens when you have $0 savings. Your tire pops, credit card, Your kid gets sick, credit card. Your laptop dies, credit card. Your boss cuts shifts, credit card. You're not paying debt off. You're just rearranging it. A $1,000 micro emergency fund is not about saving. It's about breaking the cycle. It's a shock absorber, a safety cushion, a psychological weapon. It gives you breathing room so you stop going backwards. Now, how do you build it fast? Option A, sell unused items, fastest method. You'd be shocked how much value is sitting in your room. Old phone, 60, 120, unused laptop, 120, 250, shoes you never wear, $20, $40, accessories, furniture, workout gear, $50, $150. Most people can generate $300, $600 in 2 or 3 days. Option B, 30 days of micro income, most reliable. Not a long-term hustle, just a 30-day sprint. A few examples: 1-2 hours day food delivery, weekend retail shifts, micro tasks on Upwork or Fiverr. Overtime, if available. Earn 20-40 day, that's 600 about in 200 month. Option C, temporary lifestyle downgrade. Not permanent, just 30 to 60 days. No delivery food, walk or bus half the time, cancel subscriptions, cut the mindless $10 buys. This alone frees up 200 to 300 month. The principle is simple. Build your emergency fund from outside your regular salary, so your paycheck remains untouched and available for debt payoff. Small salary earners who follow this step move faster than people earning double. Step 3. List every debt and choose your method. You can't defeat an enemy you refuse to look at. Most people avoid listing their debts because it feels overwhelming. But this is where power begins, when everything is on one page. Take a notebook or open Google Sheets. List your debts like this: lender or credit card name, balance, minimum payment, interest rate, APR. This instantly gives you clarity, and clarity kills fear. Now choose your payoff method. Method 1, the debt snowball, the psychology method. You attack the smallest balance first. When you eliminate it, you roll that payment into the next debt. Why it works: momentum, quick wins. Psychology, math. Every time you knock out a small debt, you feel progress. Your brain rewards you with dopamine. You become addicted to winning. Perfect for beginners, emotional spenders, or anyone who needs motivation to stay consistent. Method 2, the debt avalanche, the math method. You attack the highest interest rate first, then the next, and the next. Why it works: interest is the monster eating your paycheck. Avalanche kills the monster fastest. You pay less overall. You finish faster mathematically. Perfect if you're numbers-driven and disciplined. Which one should you choose? If you need emotional momentum, Snowball. If you want maximum financial efficiency, Avalanche. There is no wrong answer. The best method is the one you will stay committed to. Once you choose, we move to the engine. Step 4. Build your monthly payoff engine. Almost everyone uses the same strategy. I'll pay whatever is left at the end of the month. That strategy guarantees failure, because nothing is ever left at the end of the month. Life will always find a way to consume your leftover money. You need a payoff engine, a structure that pushes money toward your debt every single week. Your engine has 4 parts, and all 4 matter. Engine part 1, your monthly surplus, your base fuel. Here's the formula: take-home pay, fixed expenses, essentials, jabaffer, surplus. Your initial goal, 200, 350 decent month. If your surplus is 100 or less, don't panic. The next parts will expand it. Engine part 2, add a second fuel source. This is where the speed comes from. You want to add another 100, 300 month using realistic tactics, plus 100, 150 month from cutting food delivery, subscriptions, ride-hailing, impulse buys, plus 100, 200 month from 1 to 2 weekly shifts or micro gigs, plus 50, 100 month from negotiating APR reductions. Yes, you can negotiate. Call your credit card company and say, "I've been a customer for a long time. and I'm trying to pay off my balance. Is there anything you can do to help lower my APR? You'd be shocked how often the answer is yes. Even a 3 to 5% APR drop saves you hundreds. Engine Part 3. Automate your payments. Discipline is unreliable. Automation is undefeated. Set your payment to auto-withdraw on payday. If the money never touches your hands, you can't accidentally spend it. Engine Part 4. Weekly micro payments. MoneyFrame's signature move. Instead of paying once a month, you pay small amounts every single week. Why it works. Interest compounds daily. Weekly payments reduce principal faster. Smaller, manageable amounts reduce stress. Creates psychological consistency. Turns payoff into a routine. A simple 30 to 40-week payment can erase months off your debt timeline. Step 5. The 6-month grind. This is the part nobody talks about. The part that doesn't show up in spreadsheets, calculators, or budget apps. The mindset phase. Because paying off $10,000 isn't just a financial problem, it's an identity shift. The first 30 days feel exciting. New plan, new energy, new control. Then month 2 hits, then month 3. And suddenly, the motivation drops. The progress feels slower. Life gets noisy again. But this middle phase, the 6-month grind, is where real transformation happens. Here's what you need to know to survive it. Lesson 1. Boredom is a sign of progress, not failure. If your plan feels boring, that means it's finally working. Chaos is exciting. Stability is boring. Choosing stability is choosing progress. Lesson 2. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. You will slip. You will have a bad week. You will overspend somewhere. That doesn't matter. Debt payoff is not a diet. It's not all or nothing. Consistency beats perfection every time. Lesson 3. Your identity changes before your balance does. You become debt-free long before the number hits 0. It starts when you check your account without fear. You track without shame. You choose long-term over impulse. You understand interest instead of avoiding it. Once the identity shifts, the money follows. Lesson 4. Momentum makes you unstoppable. Once you eliminate your first debt, you feel something shift. You stop being the person who struggles with money, and you become the person who handles money. That identity change is worth more than the $10,000. You're not just paying off debt. You're learning a skill set that protects you for life. Let's bring the entire plan together. If you want to pay off $10,000 on a small salary, this is the exact order to follow. 1. Stop the bleeding, close the leaks, control the flow, create stability. 2. Build the $1,000 micro-emergency fund. This protects your progress and breaks the debt cycle. 3. List all debts and choose your method. Snowball for motivation, Avalanche for efficiency. Pick the one you'll stick with. 4. Build your monthly payoff engine surplus, second income source, automation, weekly micropayments. 5. The 6-month grind, where boredom prescribes progress, where consistency by power, where identity are in transformation. This system works even for people earning $30K, $28K, or $25K a year. Because it's not about having more money, it's about having more structure. When you follow the right sequence, your salary becomes enough. You're closer to debt freedom than you think. Most people never get there because they don't have a roadmap. Now you do. If this video helped you see money differently, tap. So YouTube knows to show you more lessons like this. And hit subscribe to stay with us. Because the upcoming videos will change the way you build wealth, save money, and design a stable financial life, no matter your income. This is MoneyFrame, where we teach you what school never did. See you in the next video.